I've got a bit of a different background today because I just thought, why not film in my living room? I never film here. Also, my little sister's like somewhere back there cooking us lunch, so if you hear sounds, that's what it is. But today I'm going to get ready with you guys on camera, but also film my question and answers video that has been long overdue. I know. Let's see, when did I ask this? This was, oh geez, I don't even know. Like months ago that I had posted this. And I'm finally getting to filming it. I actually filmed it already once, and the file, like my video file, got corrupted, so never really had a chance to film it again, but I'm gonna do it today. So, without further ado, the first question was, would you date a Mexican gentleman? Probably wasn't too serious of a question, but yes, I would, because Spanish is a sexy language. Latinos are hot. But also just because I am very inclusive, you know? Alright, where can I get lashes like yours? This is from Jovi Yan. Jovi, I get my lashes done at Peony Lashes in Vancouver. I always keep my lash tech information and my microblading technician's information in the description box of my videos, just because a lot of people ask me for them. So yeah, you can find all of her links down there if you want to check her out. Will you be in LA anytime soon? Oh my god, this was asked like ages ago, but I was already in LA not that long ago, and I'm actually going back next weekend, just for Thanksgiving weekend, so that'll be fun. I was in LA for like a solid like week and a half last time, which is the longest amount of time that I've spent there, and I just ended up like working there while I was there, so yeah, it was really great at the gun range. I actually have no idea. My gun knowledge is like pretty much slim to none, so I know I shot 2 rifles and then 2 9mm like pistols. 2 pistols? Yeah, 2 different pistols or 3 different pistols, but I know I shot the, I think like .22 or .23 rifles and then the 9mm pistols. And that's all I know. I might have even got that completely wrong. Favorite aesthetic cafes in Vancouver? Honestly, I think my all-time favorite has still got to be La Marche St. George in East Vancouver. Past that, just based on aesthetics, it would be Cafe La Forêt in Burnaby, and then Parallel 49th in Kitsilano. I really like, what's it called? Shoot, what is it called? Not the Birds and the Bees. There's another one. Oh, I forget what it's called. I think those are the only ones, like purely based on aesthetics. Those aren't really my favorite ones to work at, especially not like Cafe La Marche St. George, just because it barely has any workspace. There's no plugs. Like, there's so many other factors that I consider when I look into cafes. But yeah, just for photos and aesthetics, those are my favorite. How do you keep your stomach so flat? And this was, by the way, these were from the same person, Cherry Berry. Honestly, it's not that flat. I find that my stomach is the least flat when I am not bloated, and I am bloated all the freaking time. But I guess that question kind of like funnels down to being like, how do I stay not bloated? And one is to not overeat carbs, which I do a lot, which is probably why my stomach is always bloated, but just to like not eat so much carbs, eat more protein, but 2, also just to like drink a crap ton of water. And I didn't really know how much that helped until like recently, but yes, drinking like so much water in a day like really helps with bloating. I think that's probably like the best thing you can do for your stomach. And like weight loss, honestly, drinking water helps a lot, especially because the more water you drink when you're hungry, like, okay, a lot of the times when you're hungry, you might not even really be hungry, you might just be thirsty. So that's kind of the case with me, because I am hungry all the time, but it's actually just my body telling me that I'm dehydrated as fuck. So yeah, drink more water, and I think that's like probably the best tip I can give you. When are you coming to Singapore? I actually might be going to Singapore next year with my mom in September for my, well, okay, it'll be my grandpa's birthday in September next year, and we're planning to make a trip out to Asia to visit and to obviously like go and celebrate with him. But the plan is, if we're going to be in Asia anyways, we're hoping to stop by and do a little bit of traveling. So yeah, I think that's kind of where we're aiming to go is Singapore, just because it's such a quick and easy flight from China, and then also we've both really wanted to go for a long time, so I think it'll be a good opportunity for us to visit. Sexy vs cute. I don't know, do you mean like for myself? Like, would I rather be labeled as sexy or cute, or like complimented as sexy or cute, or which one I find more attractive? Because honestly, I think my answer for what I find more attractive and like what I would like to be perceived at is the same, and it's both. Like, who doesn't like to feel sexy? But I don't know, I don't want to be, I'm definitely, even if I wanted to, I couldn't be somebody who is perceived as like sexy all the time, because I'm kind of a derp most of the time. So both, because I feel like cute applies more to your personality, and sexy just applies to like how you hold yourself and how you look, I guess. So the same person asks, what did you go to school for? I went to school at BCIT for marketing. So yeah, I was in the marketing communications program, which is a part of their School of Business at BCIT. And if you guys aren't from Vancouver or Canada or whatever, BCIT is British Columbia's Institute of Technology. And yeah, I just started marketing. How often do you work out? What workouts do you do? I try to work out at least 3 times a week, and whether that's going to the gym or going bouldering or whatever it is, I try to just do something active 3 times a week, especially since my job and my side hustle are very like it requires me to sit pretty much by a computer all day. So it's just really important for me to like get out of that computer chair and just like go and do something active with my life, or else I just feel like I'm wasting away. And plus, like, helps with my back, my posture, because yeah, sitting all day really messes with my back, like especially my back, my shoulders, and my neck. Staring down at a computer all day does not help with that. So in the winter I like to go snowboarding, in the summer I like to incorporate like other fun summer activities like canoeing or kayaking or hiking, whatever it is, but at least 3 times a week. How old are you? I am 23, turning 24 in 2019. What is your favorite quote or saying? That's hard. I don't think I have a favorite quote or saying. Probably like the motto I would say to like, that has kind of stuck by me the most, or has like, I don't know, resonated with me the most, is honestly fake it till you make it. And that applies in so many different aspects of your life, but especially in your career and your business, because nobody starts out as this like super confident business mogul or an entrepreneur. You kind of all start out as somebody who doesn't know much in the industry and doesn't know much about the field, and you are like a student in the field and you're trying to learn. But yeah, like, it's so important for you to almost like seem confident in what you're selling and seem confident in what you're doing, that fake it till you make it just applies in so many different ways. Like, it's applied in every aspect of my life, like on social media, in my career, all of it. Like, you don't ever want to seem like somebody who's very unknowledgeable, or who's nervous, or who's scared, or who's not confident, you know? I think confidence is such an important trait to pursue and to embody just because it's, I don't know, confident people just seem to do so much better, and if you aren't somebody who is naturally very confident, fake it till you make it. And trust me, you will make it, because like, I'm doing pretty well. I definitely didn't think that I would be at one point in my life, so there's that. How do you get over a guy you never really had? I feel like I did an entire video on this. Did I? How do you get over a guy you never really had? You come to the realization that because it was a one-way street, or because it was something that you never really truly possessed, that the significance that it holds in your life is very, very low, and you just get over it. Like, I don't know what better, like, I don't think there is like a specific, you know, I can't give you like a list of things to do to get over a guy or anything like that, but I mean, it comes to the point, I feel like, with every breakup, oh, not every breakup, some of them do have such a like high significance in your life that it's a little harder to get to that mindset where you're thinking like, okay, that doesn't matter to me anymore, it doesn't hurt anymore. But for something in this situation where you're saying that you never really had it, you're gonna sooner or later come to the realization that it wasn't that important. Like, it really wasn't that important to you. So I don't know, I guess my tips would be just to keep yourself busy for the time being, because everybody comes to that realization at different times, and it takes some people longer, it takes some people no time at all. But yeah, just keep yourself busy, really work on loving yourself and doing stuff for yourself and growing as a person. And yeah, just sooner or later one day you're gonna realize either like, hey, that didn't matter so much, or yo, I'm so much better than that. Yeah, that's my tip. Also, I've been trying out this new highlighter lately, the Maybelline Face Studio Chrome Extreme Metallic Highlighter, and geez, it's stunning. If you guys haven't tried this already, this is probably one of the better drugstore highlighters that I've tried in a long time. Like, look at that. Where are your favorite places to travel? I feel like I haven't really traveled to like that many places. I've been across the states a lot in like the past year or two, and I don't know, I have such a long list of places to visit still, like on my bucket list. But just from the places that I've been, my favorite have been New York, for sure, and then probably Los Angeles. I went to a lot of different places in California this year and the year before, and I loved San Diego, I loved San Francisco, I even loved Oakland, but I think for some reason LA always holds this like weird special place in my heart to be some place that I just like love to go. This year alone I've been to LA, or come next week I will have been in LA twice. I would have been to California 3 times. So yeah, New York just because it's, I don't know, I guess it's different mindsets. Like New York for when I'm in the mood to hustle, to really work, to grow myself in kind of the career aspects or in my ambition, and LA just to, I don't know, chill and enjoy the sunshine and just like be happy. If that makes any sense, because those are the vibes that it gives me when I'm there. What nationality are you? I'm Canadian, but I am Chinese. Like my ethnicity is I'm Chinese. Fully Chinese. Although I am kind of tempted to go and buy that 23andMe thing just to kind of figure out exactly what the breakdown of my Asian is, because my dad, if you've seen photos of him when he was younger, he doesn't look fully Chinese. Like there's just something, there just seems like there could be some other ethnicity in his, I don't know, ancestry, I guess. So it would be really interesting just to see exactly what the breakdown is and whether I have anything else, any other like ethnicity in my history. But as far as I know, I am 100% Hundo P Chinese. What's one misconception people make of you? Okay, this one I actually know like off the top of my head because it's something that I like was really bothered with for a bit, but the most common misconception that I've heard from people that they have of me before they meet me or when they first meet me is that they think I'm very unapproachable and that I'm gonna be somebody who's really bitchy, which like totally bothers me because I'm not. I don't know, I always thought that I've always been really proud of the fact that I am a very friendly and approachable person. So for multiple people to have come up to me and like told me like, hey, like after they've met me that, hey, like I thought you were gonna be really bitchy when I first met you or when I first saw you, or like you're super unapproachable. Like I hate that. I don't want to be that person. And a lot of people say it's just because like I have a resting bitch face, which I also will deny because I don't. I have a resting sad face. Like when my face is at its natural state, I literally look like I'm depressed. It's so derpy and sad. So yeah, just like I could never figure out why people have that conception that I'm gonna be somebody who's really bitchy before they meet me. But the good thing is 100% of the people who've told me that after they've gotten to know me or after we've actually like met and chatted, they were like, yo, you're actually like super nice, or yo, you're actually a huge derp, like I was totally wrong about you. So there's that. But yeah, I think that's like the biggest common misconception about me is that I'm gonna be somebody who's really cold or mean or whatever it is, and it's not true. So if you ever see me in real life, come say hi and you'll understand exactly what I mean, because I'm like hi. What are your favorite apps to use? Okay, so there's a lot, right? Obviously Instagram, if we're just talking about social media, but I don't want to go through kind of the really basic social media apps because I feel like everybody uses those. So I will go through kind of some apps that maybe other people don't talk about. So one of them is definitely Meister Tasks, and this is a project management application. I started using it, I want to say like a month ago, just because there are so many different projects that have like parallel timelines in my life right now, and have very similar like due dates. So I just really needed something. I mean, I was using my Google Calendar before and I was using my agenda before, but I really needed something that was specifically built for projects. So being able to create a project and then being able to have like a checklist of the tasks that I need to do by what time under that. So yeah, Meister Tasks has been really helpful for that. And if you're looking for a free project management application, this is the one to do. Like they have a web application as well online, so yeah, it's great. I love it. Another one would be Calm. If you guys don't know what Calm is, I've talked about it in a couple of my previous videos, but Calm is a guided meditation application. I know a lot of people use Headspace, but I find actually that I like Calm a lot better, and I've actually subscribed to them. Their subscription is like $70 a year, which seems like a lot, but if you think about it, if you're only paying $70 for stronger mentality, like better mindset, better mental health, it's totally worth it. And obviously make sure that that guided meditation is something that you enjoy doing or that helps you, because it doesn't work for everybody, but I've really gotten into it and I've really loved it. So yeah. What other applications? Hopper is another app that I highly recommend, but Hopper is essentially a flight tracking application. So you go in and you type out the location or the destination that you want to go to, you type in your dates, and it will tell you kind of like the best prices like around that date, but also you can track it. And let's say I want to go to LA in like 3 months. It'll tell me from now and those 3 months when the prices have dropped, when the prices are projected to rise, and it kind of tells you when the best time to purchase is. So it'll give you notifications like, hey, the price of your ticket to LA in 3 months is $263. We think that you should buy now because we don't think that the prices are going to drop any lower. So that's really great if you're somebody who travels a lot and like don't want to spend a crap ton of money on tickets. It's helped me in so many cases, and yeah, it's great. Coho is probably the last app I'll share with you guys, but Coho is I guess it's like a money management application, but I'll try to explain it in like the most concise way possible. But essentially, when you sign up with Coho, you get sent a Visa card, and it's a prepaid Visa card. So every month you can either set up a direct deposit from your work, or you can manually transfer money over from your bank account. But essentially what you can do is, well, you can actually just use it as a bank account, but essentially what you can do is kind of give yourself a budget of how much you want to spend and just take around that card, the Coho card, and spend it like a Visa. So it will be accepted anywhere that accepts Visas. And yeah, I think it's just a really great way to budget and just make sure you're not overspending, and especially for somebody like me, it's so useful. I have such an issue with overspending. Jen Lee says, do you have a black dog? I feel like I've seen you before around Vancouver walking your dog. Lots of love. Hi, Jen. That's actually so funny that you mentioned that, because I do not have a black dog, but I know exactly what dog you're talking about, and yes, that was me. I was taking care of my good friend Mike's doggy, Toby, for a little while. Yeah, Toby, oh, I love Toby. Toby's like my boy. But yeah, that was me. So if you ever see me around again, come and say hi. I wish that was my dog. I freaking love Toby to bits. He's this like stunning black Labrador mix, and yeah, he's like the sweetest boy. Hopefully I will be able to get a dog sometime in the near future, maybe. I mean, my apartment right now does not allow pets, but maybe in my next apartment, or I don't know, probably within, I want to say, the next 5 years, because I want to get some traveling and stuff like that out of the way first, and I don't want to get a dog until I am fully ready to give that dog my 100%. And obviously it has to be kind of in the right conditions as well. Like hopefully I will still be working at a job that, one, either allows me to bring dogs into the office, or two, I work remotely so that I can actually like spend time with my dog. But yeah, fingers crossed that I will have that happen in my life in the next like 5 years or so. All right, that concludes my getting ready with me / question and answers for today. If you guys have more questions for me, tweet at me at AngelZHNG, or DM me through Instagram, or even just comment them in this video, and maybe I'll do another Q&A soon. I hope you guys are having an amazing day wherever you are in the world, and yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you'd like. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!